Let's start here right now. Let's start it up. We're going for 60 minutes of yoga. If you'd like to join in, feel free to. My name is Marcel and I'm here every day for you. And today's topic is connect. Connect with each other, connect with your body. And yeah, if you'd like to join in, feel free to. Let's start. Come to a great sit, either down on the floor or up on some books. If you're sitting up in a chair, feel free to sit up in a chair, completely fine. Sit down with your hips down to the floor, get long. Bring your arms by your sides up, getting long from your sides up to the top of your fingers. Breathing in deep. And then breathing out, releasing down your arms. Checking with how your body feels today. And anytime you like to change your sit a little bit, feel free to do that. And then breathe in again. Lift your arms up by your sides, getting long. Long from your hips to the top of the fingers. And then release down. Release your arms by your sides down. Bring your arms up by your sides. And down. And up. And release your hands down. Bring your hands to your thighs and move your hands forward and backward. On your thighs. What kind of feeling is there today? Your thighs, what kind of feeling is there on your palms? Listening in a lot. Sitting up tall. And from there, you can also bring your shoulders forward and upward, backward and down. Forward, upward, backward and down. How does that feel as you're doing this? How does your body feel today? Listening in a lot. Wonderful. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Interlace your fingers very softly, without grabbing on a lot and circling your wrists in one direction. Release, shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and interlace your hands again. Bring your other thumb in front and circle into the other direction. Listening into your wrists a lot. To your shoulders, to your elbows. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders again. Bring your hands forward, fingers are vertical, bring your thumbs up and then in. Thumbs up and in. Connect to your right arm and from your right arm to your left arm and compare arm to arm. Circling your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. Whatever forward means to you. And then to the back. Wonderful. From here you can make fists and move your wrists up and down here. Up and down, warming up your wrists a lot. Being grateful for what our hands are doing, what our fingers are doing every day. Then bring your thumb in between your fist and grab around, move your wrists up and down. And release, shake your wrists again, your elbows, your shoulders. Leaning to the right side, bring your whole hand on the floor, leaning to the right side once, breathing in deep. Engage your belly, leaning to the right, breathing out, changing the side and breathing again, in again, stretching to the left. And come back into the middle. We're coming to our fingertips of the right hand, and we're getting long from your left sitting bone to the top of the left hand, to the top of the left fingers. Getting long from your left sitting bone to the top of the left hand, creating this length here in the side, but keeping your other side long as well. So both sides long. Feeling how your left sitting bone is really connected into the floor. Good. Finding a lot of length in one side and then changing to the other side, creating a lot of length through the other side. Smiling if you like to. Keeping the length in both sides. Feeling your right sitting bone connected with the floor or with the sitting pillow, the books, wherever you sit on. And release, reach up. From here, bring your left hand to your right knee. Bring your right hand to the back. We're breathing in deep, we're getting long from your hips to your head. And as we're breathing out, we're engaging the muscles in your belly. And we're looking over your right shoulders back. The left hand is there to just guide you. It's not there to pull you all the way. Watch out here. Don't want to hurt yourself. Reach up. And release. Grab around with your right hand to your left knee. Bring your left hand to the back. Sit up tall. Breathe in deep. And as you're breathing out, twist. Look over your left shoulder. And release. Come back into the middle. Great. And from here, let's connect one moment with our breath. You can also bring, if you like, bring your hands to your belly and your chest if you like to do that. So bring your right hand to the lower belly and your left hand to your chest. And breathe in deep into your lower belly and then into your chest. Breathing in deep, expand your chest in all the different directions. First into your belly and into your chest. To the right, to the left, to the back, to the front. And release again. Wonderful. From here, just lift your hands up for a moment and leave the hands there where they are. And see how that feels. As this is quite an unusual position. I completely forgot today is special. We have another podcast coming up in the evening. If you like to join in for that, feel free to check that out. It's called Health Skill Podcast. If if you're watching here on live right now, it's going to be here live published at 6 p.m. We're going to talk about yoga lifestyle. If you like to learn more about that, if you like to join in and connect with me and Isa Parvati Yoga a little bit more, you can do that at 6 p.m. today. Wonderful. Just have your hands overhead. Feel maybe how your blood is flowing down. How the blood is flowing down from your hands. We're going to talk about a lot of things. It's a quite a different concept than the yoga and the health skill podcasts we had before. It's kind of like more over the place, more all over the place, but still connected to yoga. Excited about that. Yeah, excited to learn a little bit more. About Kundalini Yoga, about a lot of things. How does that feel as you're doing that? And release your arms. Whew. Good. Good. Let's come into all fours, right here, right now. Let's come into all fours in your time. There's no need to hurry. As I always say, transitioning in yoga is half of the yoga. So transition slowly and be mindful. How are you placing your hands? How are you moving? What kind of position does your back have as you're moving? All these kinds of things. Good job. Good job. Wonderful. Have your shoulders over your wrists, have your hips over your knees, and start to arc up from your lower spine up. Cat-cow, and then rounding down chin to chest. Breathing in deep. And breathing out. In, up, and out, rounding down. Tuck your toes in, sit a little bit to the back. Shake your wrists out one more time. Bring your knees to the sides, big toes together, and make sure that if you have any kind of waist restriction going on, loosen that waist restriction as much as possible. And from there, lean forward. We're coming into a child's pose. Bring your arms forward by your sides. Shoulders a little bit apart and release your body forward. Breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. If you feel any kind of stretch here, breathe in deep into that stretch. Great. And bring your hands forward, coming up. Before we go anywhere else, so come one more time back to a sit. And what we're doing is we're bring the mounts of the fingers together, release the fingers down and pushing through the mounts of the fingers. Pushing through the mounts of the fingers. Feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected with each other. Claw your fingers as well and release again. We really want to feel how the mounts of the fingers, that is where the fingers are attached, are connected to each other from hand to hand. And why are we practicing this? We're practicing this to really be aware of how our mounts of the fingers are connected with the floor, and this helps us to protect our wrist, our wrists a lot. So we can do yoga until an old age instead of having super many wrist issues. We are protecting the wrists by pushing the mounts of the fingers into the floor. That's what we are practicing here. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, then bring your hands forward. Push the mounts of the fingers into the floor, claw your fingers. Shift your hips up into the sky and start walking up and down your heels. Wonderful. How does that feel? And from here, shift your heels to the left. Push your butt to the back as much as you can. Shift your heels to the left, push your butt to the back. Feeling a side stretch here. Through the right side, if you're shifting your heels to the left. Keeping your shoulders on one level if possible. Push your butt to the back, then come up again, walk a little. And then shift your heels to the right. Keeping your shoulders on one level, push your butt to the back. Strong side stretch here. Come back into the middle. Up and down, heels up and down, look between your wrists, start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, hinge at the hips. Your hips, elbows are pointing upward and stand up for straight back. Woo. Bring your hands up, slight back bend. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. How does your body feel today? Come into the middle of your mat. And we start to jump out of the knees as always, as we're always doing in our yoga lessons. Release the shoulders a lot, release your head a lot. Let our shoulders jump, let our head jump. Great. How does that feel? Today we really want to connect with our body, but also connect with each other. You're doing amazing, keep it up. From here, if you like to intensify, if there's not any kind of pain going on, if there's any kind of pain going on, please feel free to come out of it at any point in time. It's great that you start to listen to your body more and more. If that's the case. Otherwise, jump out of your heels and intensify if you like to. And stomp the ground. Stomp the ground a lot. From there, if you like to intensify more, you can jump out of the toes. And again, stomping the ground, reconnecting first with your toes and then with your heels, stomping the ground. Great job. And releasing completely. Shake your legs out a little. Bring your right leg forward, shift all the way to your right leg. We're stepping back with our left leg. Coming into a high lunge, having our front knee over the front heel, drawing the feet together, engaging your butt cheeks. Woo! Great. And from here, bring our arms up. Up, straighten your back leg a lot. Finding a straight Finding a good balance here. If you can do that, amazing. Get your belly button in and up. Breathing in deep. Holding it here a little bit. Again, every time you're breathing in, get long to the top of the fingers. Having our front knee or the front heel as good as you can. Breathing in, getting long. Breathing out, releasing, taking a little bit up, more space up. Breathing in again, lifting up. Get long, 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 long. Breathing out, taking up more space. Now open your arms by your sides. Opening towards your front leg. See how far you can do that. Keeping your back leg strong. Great. Then bring your hands in front of your heart together. And again, twisting to the right. Bring your knee down, your elbow down to your knee. We're opening up to the side, keeping your back leg strong. Great job. Feeling maybe a twist in your butt. Keep your butts a little bit engaged. Get long from your back foot, whoop, to the top of your knee. If you fall a little bit out of it, laugh about it. And then release your left hand down, open up by your side. Keeping your front knee or the front heel as good as you can. And release your arm down. And straightening the front foot. Bring your right arm between your legs through. Looking to your toes of your back foot and coming up again. Opening up again. Back leg straight. And then straighten your front leg. Looking between your legs. And slowly release down. Bring your knee down. Walk a little forward with your front toes and draw the toes back towards you. Wonderful. You can come onto your fingertips if you like, or maybe even hold up on something else that you have in your vicinity. You can also grab onto some blocks if you have some blocks, and hinge at the hips, feeling a hamstring stretch here. Draw the toes back towards you, then release. If you like to put something under your kneecap, feel free to do that at any point in time. Protect your kneecap. For me, I quite have a great mat, I think. Works out for like this very, very good. Otherwise you can take a piece of cloth and put it below if you like to do that. So from here we have the hips over the knees. We want to find a hip flexor stretch going down from our hip to the knee. So engage your butt cheeks a little bit. Our front knee is over the front heel. And if you like, if you don't feel anything, be soft here. Be very, very soft here. You can bring your hands together. Grab on with your right hand to your left wrist. You're leaning a tiny little bit to the right. Be very, very soft here and gentle. If you don't feel anything, that's all right. Release down. Great job. And from here, maybe step a little bit more forward with your front leg. Then we bring the left hand to your right knee, and we bring our back knee up. Whoop. Back leg up. Back leg up. And we're grabbing around with your right hand. The thumb is pointing up, grabbing around, grabbing onto your leg. Now, like this, that's completely fine. You can look over your right shoulders to the back. If you can draw in your back leg a little bit more, amazing, do that. And then you can also try to grab around, so the index finger is pointing down. Wonderful. How does that feel? Don't forget to smile. If it works out for you. Woo! If you fall out of it or almost fall out of it, just laugh about it and get back into it. Great. Looking over your right, shoulders back, then release your leg down. Whoop. Bring both hands down. Tuck your back foot in and step back. If your right leg, extend it up to the sky. Free leg dog here. Whoop, and release your leg down. Walk a little bit up and down. How does your left side feel? How does your right side feel? Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Hinge at your hips, bend your knees, and up onto your hips and stand up with your straight back. Bring your arms up into the sky, slight back bend. Engage your belly, lean a little bit to the back. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Feel in with your body and release. Shake your wrists out. And we're going for the other side. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Good. Shifting all the way to the left leg. Stepping back with your right leg. So not turning your right leg, but high lunge. So we are on our toes. Engage your butt cheeks. Front knee is over the front heel. Bring your arms up into the sky. Get long, spread the fingers if you like. How does that feel? Draw the feet together. And from here, release down, bring your arms by your sides and turning towards the leg at the moment. Great. So your palms are open. Keep our back leg strong and straight. Wonderful. Keep our front knee or the front heel. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. And twist again to your left. Come down with your right elbow to your left knee. Back leg is straight. We're opening up our chest a little bit more. You can also look up to the side, to the sky. How does that feel? And slowly release your right hand down to the floor. Opening up with your left hand. And breathing out, straightening our front leg. Bring your hand between our legs through. Looking between our legs through to your back leg. And opening up again. Breathing out. And up. And out. Straighten your front leg. And up again. If you're hearing my cat meowing, she's meowing for food and attention. She doesn't hear anything anymore. She's 20 years old, so don't worry about her. She's doing quite fine. Then draw your toes back towards you. And it's morning, you know, and she's kind of like the clock. We'll hear her again and again. And draw your toes up. And again, if you have some blocks, grab onto the blocks. Maybe grab onto whatever is next to you. Great. Breathing in deep. And hinge at your hips. Straight back if you can. Feeling a hamstring stretch here. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. Keep it up. Doing great. And release. Bring your leg in a little bit more so that we have the knee over the heel, the hips over the knee. Again, if you like to put something under your knee, please feel free to do that at any point in time. Great job. Engage your butt cheeks. Feel a hip flexor stretch maybe already here. From your hips down to your knee. Stretch. Otherwise, bring your hands up. You don't need to do this. This is optional. And you can grab on with your left hand to your right wrist and lean a little tiny bit to the left. Be very careful here. Your butt cheeks are engaged. And release again. Wonderful. Bring your leg a little bit forward again, just this tiny bit. Bring your back foot up, your knee. Grab around your front knee, and with your left hand, so with your right hand to your left knee, with your left hand, point your thumb up, grab around your leg, your foot, your ankle, wherever you can land. And then you can also pull in, and if you can pull in, you can turn your hand around so the index finger is pointing down. Have your shoulders opened, shoulder blades onto the back together, as good as you can. Great job. How does that feel? And release down completely. Bring your hands down. Step up with your back leg, on your back leg. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Don't forget that. Then shift through these 3 points, coming into free leg dog. Step your left leg up, sky, and release down. Walk in your downward facing dog. Ooh. Heels up and down. Great job. Breathing in deep. Making this a relaxing position here overall. That's our goal. You don't want to be super struggling here, but really be enjoying here. Try to enjoy here. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, and then release your knees down. Bring the knees to the sides of the mat, big toes together. And from here, reach forward with your whole body. With your whole body, shoulders are coming by your sides, coming to your sides, away from your ears. And feel any kind of stretch going on. If you feel any kind of stretch, breathe into that stretch. Breathing in deep in your belly and your chest. You're doing great. And slowly coming up again. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, tuck your toes in, shift your hips up into the sky, look between your wrists, and start to walk forward as you're breathing out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows, and stand up with a straight back. Bring your hands up, slide back, bend, engage your belly. And release your arms, shake your wrists. Coming back into the middle of the mat, one of my favorite exercises coming up. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. We're taking care of our whole spine, of our shoulders, of our wrists, all together. That's why it's one of my favorite exercises. So keeping your knees and your thighs engaged, standing hip width apart. And from here we swing out of our belly button to the left and to the right. So looking over to the left and to the right. Swinging our arms into our body. Smashing our wrist into our body. Keeping the knees and the thighs engaged a lot. How does that feel? So moving out of your belly button. With your eyes, you can look over to the right and to the left. No muscles are engaged in your arms. So we really swing our arms as wet towels to the left and to the right. And today we're going a little bit further. So try to just follow along. I know it's hard. Don't think about it too much, just do. Time and time you will figure it out. So swing your right hand up, release your arm down. Just up and let gravity take your arm down. Keep your knees, your thighs engaged. Great, you're doing amazing. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. Great. And coming back into the middle. And to the other side. Left hand up and down. Let's smash down. Kind of. Let's see what's happening if your other hand as you're doing this. Just try as good as you can. Doing amazing. Wonderful. And come back into the middle. You can also look straight forward if you wish to. Instead of looking left and right, keeping your head in the middle, you can look straight forward. And from here, release completely. Feeling maybe your impulse is going left and right throughout your body. If you can feel it, amazing. Shake your wrists out, shake your legs, your arms. And what this exercise does, it activates our shoulders, our wrists, gives some massage to our wrists, to our lower back, to our belly. Yeah. And from here, let's go a little bit further. And I think we're going to stretch a little bit today. Hope that's great for you, as we're a little bit warm right now already. So we bring our feet to the short end of the mat. Our second toes, kind of looking forward from the ankles to your second toes, create kind of like boop, boop, boop line, and they are parallel to each other. Great. That's how I teach, like having parallel feet. And push the butt to the back. There are different variations to teach that, right? Push your butt to the back and get long from your butt to the top of your head. Breathing in deep, keep your knees engaged, keep your thighs engaged. Again, what you can do here is bring one hand to the lower back and feel if the vertebrae are pushing out or not. If they're not pushing out, this means you have a straight back. If they're pushing out, this means you're rounding your back. And you can also try that by rounding and feeling your vertebrae pushing out. Good. From here, coming back into it. Don't stand too wide, don't stand too close. So approximately wrist width apart. So if you extend your arms by your sides, have your legs, your feet below your wrist approximately. Shift your hips to the back, doing great, doing wonderful. Get long from your hips to your head. Engage your knees, engage your thighs. Get long from your hips to your head. And see how far you can go, pushing your butt out a lot. Pushing your butt out a lot. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. Again, make sure that you're not rounding. And then release down completely. Bring your hands down wherever they can touch. We're rounding right now. Down. Wonderful. And from here, when we are traveling over to your right toes, saying hello to your right toes, right? We want to keep the knee and the thigh of your left leg kind of engaged. So leaving them where they are. Saying hello to all your right toes. How are they feeling? Saying hello to your foot and maybe to your thigh as well. Great, coming back into the middle. And walking over to your left toe. Left toe, saying hello to your left toes. Keep your right knee, right thigh engaged. Left foot onto your left leg. And come back into the middle. And from here, slowly come up. Bring one hand to your thigh, the other hand, and step in slowly. Left, right, left. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms. Shake your body. We're going again in a little bit to just see the difference as we're going in again and see if it feels any different. And yeah, see for yourself, right? So bring the left leg forward, bring your right leg a little bit back, bend your right knee here and hinge at the hips. Get long from your hips to your head. You're doing amazing, keep it up. You're almost coming to the end. Get long from your hips to your head. Breathing in deep. Feeling the hamstring stretch in the front leg. One more deep breath. Again, we want to hinge at the hips, so having a straight back here. It doesn't matter where you are, honor where you are today. You're doing great, amazing. And slowly come up again, changing the side. Other leg forward. Bend your back leg. And again, do the same with the other side. Hinge at your hips. Your knee is kind of like engaged, so it's not pushed through here. It's engaged, it's protected, you're doing great. Keep it up. Super amazing. Getting long from your hips to your head. Push your butt out as much as you can. And release, come up again. Shake your legs out. And again, as promised, we're going one more time and we're checking in with the differences to before, checking in if anything changed right now. So bring your feet apart to the short end of the mat. Again, kind of like same distance as before. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged, push your butt to the back and see how that feels right now. The second time we're going in here. Did anything change? Anything change? Does it feel the same? Or are you getting exhausted? Release slowly down, rounding it back. And from here, again, walking over to your right toes, keeping your left leg and your left knee engaged. Saying hello to your right toes, to your right foot, to your right leg, wherever you can get to. Coming back into the middle, walking over to your left toes, keeping your knee, your right thigh, your right knee engaged. And coming back up, come back into the middle, bring one hand up. Hey, IOE, welcome in. Bring one hand up to your thigh, the other hand. Start to step in, left, right, left. Wonderful. Shake your legs up, out. Shake your arms. Woo! How are you doing? Good to have you, my friend. Welcome in. And we're going to sit down on the wall. So find yourself a wall. Shift your hips close to the wall. And then bring your legs up on the wall. Whoop. This is an inversion. So listen into your body here and see if that feels good to you. So the blood flowing back into your body. Does that feel good to you, or is there any kind of pain? If there is any kind of pain, please come out of it. Listen to your body. Wonderful. Next to that, bring your elbows next to your body, fingers are pointing up. Lift your hips up, grab onto your hips and extend your legs. Now our feet are at the wall at the moment. And all our blood is flowing back down into your body. And you just want to breathe in here deep into your belly, into your chest. Just looking up into the sky. Don't look left or right here because there's a lot of pressure over your neck. You don't want to hurt yourself. Especially if you would go into the full position, make sure to not move your head. It's important. Very, very important. Otherwise, you're lying in bed like with neck tension for 2 weeks or a week. It hurts really bad, so don't do that. Just look up into the sky. So for example here, when you have our legs at the wall, it's not that horrible if you're looking left and right, but still you don't want to do it because you want to learn the full position at one point. If you want to do the full position at one point, then you already are looking straight up into the sky and not moving your head, which is good. So breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Expand your chest in all the different sides. Breathing in deep. Feeling how the blood flows down from our feet. And slowly, slowly coming down, vertebra by vertebra. Release yourself down on the floor. And then shift yourself to one side. As you're shifting yourself to one side, it works. Ah, amazing. Thank you for trying out. Shifting yourself to one side. It will be integrated in Discord very, very soon. IOE, but right now it's not. Maybe I do that today, I'm not quite sure. Release yourself to one side and feel how your blood is flowing back into your feet. Make it comfortable for yourself. However you're lying right now, feel how your blood is flowing back to your feet. Good morning, Birgit Yoga. Welcome in. How is your day going? Just feel how the blood is flowing back down into your feet right now. Maybe it's a tickly sensation. Whatever kind of sensation it is. Connecting with your body, connecting with each other, doing amazing. Great. From here, slowly turn yourself around, come onto your back. Check with the time. Oh, yeah, we still have some time, that's amazing. Finally, we can stretch a little bit more, amazing. It will feel great in the end, so let's go. So let's pick up our left leg into our belly. We can also come to this position here, at this view. Pick our left leg up. Grab it around your shin bone and pull in. Pull in here, you're doing great, keep it up. Your shoulders are on the floor together. Right ankle is rooted down into the floor. Here, rooted into the floor. Release your leg and grab onto your other leg. No need to hurry here. Grab around your shin bone and pull in again. Breathing in deep. Your belly into your chest. And breathing out, releasing. Now picking up both legs. Hey Jamie. Hey Fairy Moon Princess, welcome in. Thank you for the shoutouts. Thank you so much. Grab on around thighs, around both shin bones here. Into playful. And when they're connected down to the ground, and try to leave them connected for a moment. Again, being a little bit playful, get release, flex down. Let's lengthen both sides. Let me change the view here a little. I think that's better. Make cutting out a bit. Yeah, thank you, Jamie, for telling me. I don't know if it's my phone. Yeah, thank you for telling me, Fairy Moon Princess. Thank you. Welcome in, by the way. How are you doing? I hope you hear me right now. I hope you hear me right now. Good. Let's come lie down on the floor again. Whoop, whoop. And just shift your hips a little bit left and right, releasing your body a little. Releasing your body a little. Relaxing all the tension that we have built up in our hips. And from here, go a little bit further, bring your right leg up, grab around your thigh. It's a very great stretch here. I'm great, thank you for this wonderful practice today. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you for asking, Fairy Moon Princess. Have your shoulders on the floor, by the way, great name. But you have been here for quite some time. Still a great name. Have your shoulders. It comes out from the tongue well, you know, it's easy to say. Have your shoulders rooted down to the floor. Have your hips rooted down to the floor. Your ankle rooted down to the floor. And from here, you really want to engage the kneecap. Good. And point your toes up. And draw your toes down. Draw the foot down. Toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Don't push yourself too far, but feel how far you can go and don't go over that. Especially if you're doing it the first time with me, don't push too much. Of course, if you have done it like 3-4 times, you can think about going a little bit further, exploring deeper. Toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. How does that feel? You can also invert by having the toes down, foot down, then up, then toes up. Then foot down, foot up, toes up. Good. From here, release, breathe in deep. And as you're breathing out, drawing a little bit more in, having your shoulders rooted down to the floor. Again, that's my cat. She doesn't hear anything anymore. She's completely doing fine. She's just meowing for food and attention. Breathing in deep. Now engaging your whole leg and releasing your arms and slowly releasing your leg down to the floor using your muscles. How does that feel as you're going slowly down to the floor? Feeling that control. Okay, your cat is fantastic. Yeah, she doesn't hear anything anymore, so it's very, very loud. Bring your left leg up. She wasn't streaming for quite a little bit sometimes. I'm surprised meowing so much and so loud she doesn't hurt her voice. Yeah, I mean, probably it's a little bit hurting for her, I guess. But what you want to do? Have your right knee on the floor. She's meowing for us, you know. She's waking us up because it's morning for us, right? So grab around your thigh, other side. Toes up, foot up, then toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. Toes down, foot down. Toes up, foot up. By the way, Marcel, you fixed completely your mic. Okay, that's amazing, thank you. Toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. Have your shoulders rooted into the floor as good as you can. Your hips are connected with the floor. The ankle is connected with the floor. Again, you can also change around. So foot down, toes down, then foot up, toes up. Foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up. Foot down, toes down, foot up, toes up. How does that feel? And release that. Grab a little bit more in, engage your leg a little, draw in a little bit more, breathing in deep. And as you're breathing out, maybe even more, try to relax your leg. From here, engage your whole leg, release your arms and slowly release your leg down to the floor. Slow, 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 slow. Usually can be new alarm clock, yeah. Sounds like siren of fire. Anyway. Shake your hips left and right here, releasing a little bit of tension. Bring your arms over your head and stretch your right side, stretch your right leg and your right arm, then your left leg and your left arm. By the way, you guys, today we have a podcast again. We are starting off with the podcast today. Excited to tell you. We're going to go and have a podcast about yoga lifestyle. So maybe it's not for everybody, but we are going to talk with Isa Parvati Yoga today. So if you like to join in, feel free to. It's going to be amazing. We're talking about veganism. We're talking about sports. We're talking about misconduct in yoga. We're talking about Kundalini yoga. So if you're interested in any of that and you maybe want to also ask questions, feel free to do that. So from here, let me check with the time. Good. We're just coming into Shavasana. If you like to do any kind of other position before coming into Shavasana, feel free to do that. Any kind of happy baby pose or anything else like that. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up, feet are facing away from each other. Bring the chin a little bit to your chest. And just be wherever you are. Shavasana is here, or this corpse pose, that pose that we are in right now, is here to calm ourselves, to give our body time to feel that it's now finished with the physical practice. Coming back to our natural breath, to natural rhythm. Just be. You don't need to do anything here. Just feel. We'll get you back to your body in just about 30 seconds. Have your eyes closed. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Whenever you feel ready, draw your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. Make your side body position comfortable, softening the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your jaw, in your neck, in your shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. Release them. Release your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers, your chest, your belly, your hips, your whole spine, your whole back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. Breathing in deep, belly into your chest, connecting a lot with your body, connecting with all the people in here today. Breathing out, releasing. For your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side and come into a final sitting position. So breathing in, lifting yourself up by your side, up into a final sitting position. As soon as you arrive, bring your hands in front of your heart together. I honor deeply that you take care of yourself. Bowing your head in front of your heart. Honoring your yoga practice. Namaste. Wish you a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful night, a wonderful day, wherever you are in the world. We are not finished here, but we are starting now up with mantra singing, then pranayama, and then meditation. If you'd like to join in for that, feel free to. Release your arms, open your eyes, welcome back. So, if you have any kind of questions, always feel free to ask. If you have any requests, always feel free to post the requests and we can think about going over them, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Right now, we are coming into mantra singing, so if you'd like to join in for that, this is the Nila Kanta mantra that we're going to sing. It's there to connect with the consciousness within, and with the love within ourselves, and then also with the love around us. I like to namaste in Shavasana. You're free to do that, Jamie. You have my permission to do that. And right here, right now, we're starting with the Nila Kanta mantra. If you like to sing together with me, feel free to. If you like to just whisper, it's also fine. If you like to listen, that's also fine. And there's also a vibrational quality to the mantra singing, right? And this vibrational quality travels throughout our body. For example, for me, I connect a lot with the throat as I'm singing, because I really get to know my throat a little bit better as I'm singing, because I'm not a singer. Maybe that's also the case for you. And it really lets me connect to my natural voice a lot. Would you not be able to say the words once so we know how to pronounce? Yeah, we're going over that right now, Fairy Moon Princess. So the whole mantra goes like this, and then you can repeat after me. You can repeat after me as soon as we started. So the whole mantra goes like this. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That's the whole mantra. I know that was fast, but now you can repeat after me as we're starting to sing. I like the mantras since you introduced them to me. Nice way to warm up the voice. Yeah, love this mantras as Birgit Yoga. Yeah, thank you from Fairy Princess. Good. Now repeat after me. We're starting with the first cycle, like you're singing after me. Then we're going to sing together. Let's start. Om Hirim. Now repeat. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Asmai Shri. Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim, Om Hirim, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Asmai Shri, Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Hirim, Om Hirim, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Asmai Shri, Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim, Om Hirim, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Asmai Shri, Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. All together. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya, Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Om Hirim Namah Shivaya, Asmai Shri Gurave Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Last time. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Bow your head in front of your heart. Release your arms by your sides. At any point in time, if you like to change your sitting posture, feel free to do that. We're now changing it up to pranayama. I forgot about that yesterday completely. I went directly into meditation. So today we're really going to do pranayama. If you like to do that together with me, we're going to go for a little bit of square breathing. It's very powerful square breathing. So if you've never done pranayama, feel free to do that today with me. And I'm very excited to maybe introduce you to that if that's new for you. So square breathing is very, very easy. Just breathing in through your nose. And before we're starting, at any point in time, this would become suffocating for you. Feel free to come out of it. So breathe in deep through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. One more time, then we're going to start. Breathe in deep. And breathing out, and we're going to start. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in again, 3 knots, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in again and continue on your own. You can count to 8, you can count to 12, to 16, to 4, to whatever you feel like. I'll join in as well right now, and we're going for a round of 5 minutes. Enjoy. Next time you breathe in, release this breathing practice and come back to your natural breath. How does your body feel right now? Maybe seeing a change to before the breathing practice. And if you like to join in, we are heading now for meditation. I will guide you in there. We're going for 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana. If that is too long for you, don't worry about it. You can join in, for example, when the timer is on 20 minutes for 15 minutes, or you can join in when it's on 15 or 10 minutes for 10 minutes of meditation, or for 5 minutes of meditation. And yeah, we're going for 30 minutes right now, so feel free to come to a great sit that feels great for you. At any point in time, if you like to change your sitting posture, please feel free to do that. Change your sitting posture. We're starting with the meditation right here, right now. Come to a great sit. If you're sitting up in a chair, that's completely fine. If you want to sit up in a chair, completely fine. What we're doing here is just sit up tall, close your eyes and observe your inhale. Observe your exhale without changing your breath. Just observe your inhale and your exhale without changing your breath. Maybe feeling that that the air that is coming in is slightly colder than the air that is going out. And every time you lose the connection to your breath, observe your thoughts and slowly let them go, coming back to your breath. Observe your thoughts, slowly let your thoughts go and come back to your breath. Observing your inhale and your exhale again. Every time you realize that, don't judge yourself, but observe your thoughts, let them go softly, and come back softly to your inhale and your exhale. Enjoy. We see each other in about 30 minutes. 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of lying down in Shavasana, in corpse pose.
Welcome to your doom.
Slowly lie down on your floor. Extend your legs, bring your arms by your sides. Lie down on the floor. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up. Bring the chin a little bit to your chest and just be start to stretch your legs, start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Move your toes, move your fingers. And if you like to yawn, yawn. And slowly come back up by your side. Come up by your side. How did that feel? How was that for you today? Welcome in, homies. My homies. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. As you wrote the message, but it wasn't allowed. Strange. Welcome in. My name is Marcel. I'm teaching you everyday yoga. If you like to join in one day or maybe another day, feel free to. I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, and the support. If you have any questions, feel free to write right now or head over to my Discord, of course, and feel free to join there and connect with all the wonderful people in there. Thank you so much for being here today, everybody who's still in here. Who join in for the meditation, for everything, right? And yeah, tomorrow we're starting again 6:30 a.m. GMT +1. 6:30 a.m. GMT +1 for 1 hour of yoga, and then mantra singing, pranayama, and then meditation. What a great practice. Thank you for leading us. Thank you so much for joining in, Fairy Moon Princess. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you also, Birgit Yoga. Lots of love to you, Jamie. Thanks, Marcel. See you soon, Lovey. Lovey. Love and blessings to everybody who's still in here. And let's take the love and the blessings to somebody else right now, and let's go and rate somebody. Again, if you haven't checked out my YouTube, feel free to check out my YouTube down below in the About section. There's some thumbnail there that you can click on. You can either watch it on English or in German. I've got like both channels, and it's a 7-day yoga challenge. So if you're new to yoga and you want to get in or want to get back into yoga, maybe just check that out. There are 10-minute videos, not too long, not too less. You will feel your body a little bit if you're interested in that. Good night, everyone, says Fairy Moon Princess. Good night, Fairy Moon Princess. Rest well, sleep well. Thank you so much for joining in. You're amazing. So let's head over to, not sure just right now to who we're heading over, but we are heading over to somebody. IOE is again on. We rated him yesterday already. Let's head over, shall we head over to check Markling? Or Jamie, do you have somebody to rate? Otherwise, we're just leaving it here. Hello. Yeah, you get some shout outs here, Jamie. You know, guys, we're heading it out like this. Okay, when you have somebody to rate, let's take that. Otherwise, I would have like ended it here, because I don't like rating always the same people. Of course, we could have rated Ayui. He's amazing. He's great. Go check him out if you haven't. And we are, of course, rating with love. If you have the emotes, put these emotes around. Otherwise, just use your favorite emotes. And we're rating with love. Copy pasta this. And let's see who we can rate. By the way, yeah, you guys. Vantana. Yeah, Vantana. Yeah, he's on. You know what? Let's head over to Chesinaka. I don't like rating Vantana right now. He's too hype for me right now, and we're really relaxed right now after the meditation. So I don't want to like, you know. You understand that? And he's like very much power, so I don't want to rate there right now. So you guys, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, wherever you are in the world. Take care of your body as you did today with this yoga practice. And with that said, I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. See you very, very soon. By the way, again, don't forget, we have a podcast coming up this evening with Isa Parvati Yoga. We're talking about yoga lifestyle. Feel free to tune in there. And we see us very, very soon. Bye-bye.